Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a while since I filmed any videos. I have quite a backlog to work through. These are actually from August. I mean, quite a while ago by now. But there's 8 or 9 videos I'm going to get through. So just be patient while I put them out. But hopefully you can get in a consistent rhythm and finally catch up to where I'm at in the next coming weeks. So this is from trip up to Walton for the last of my Canadian rounds from 2024, and this is our first time in Ontario. We checked out Niagara Falls for the first time, which is really cool. There's a lot to see, not just the falls, but the whole touristy side of it there. I think we spent about a full day the night before and up to, the morning, checking everything out over there, which was really fun. Alright, so this is when we got to the track at Walton. It's a great facility there. Seems like they have a lot of stuff going on. They have a, like a kids track to ride, a little pump track. Yeah, they have like a lot of stuff for the kids there. And then they have a little storefront for merch and everything. But the track itself here, it's a pretty cool layout. It's got some elevation in the back section. It'd be more fun for me when it's tilled less deep, but obviously that's not how they do it on pro days, and just gotta get used to that. But it's pretty cool. It's floaty in some spots, and it flows pretty good. Obviously when it ruts up, it gets quite a bit trickier. There's rain in the forecast no matter what, so kind of sucks. I had brand new gear I wanted to wear, but I think I'm gonna wear the red stuff again. Don't want to ruin the new stuff right away. Yeah, got like 20 minutes to first practice and then another 2 hours until timed qualifying. Hopefully the rain holds off, but we'll see. So like always, I'm wearing my camera during practice and didn't seem to capture anything. Not sure why, but both the GoPro and the Insta360 seem to give me problems at the worst times. Like they'll just cut out or decide not to record or something. Didn't get any footage from my practice, so I filmed some of the other ones. But I got some footage from qualifying. So, finished my first practice. Did really bad. The mud is so thick that it's pretty tricky to get around. I'm trying to scrape it off now. Try to get it cleaned up a little bit for qualifying. I have my pressure washer. Don't have a way to hook it up to the water barrel, so can't do that. But it's, I don't know. It's coming down pretty good right now. It's probably gonna be even messier later. And I just want one clean lap. That's all I want, just one good one where I can be happy and not get last. I heard there's 62 guys in qualifying, so I'm probably not gonna make it, but it'd be nice to be, 5th from last or something like that. But we'll see how the day goes. And the qualifying session, it was a horrible mess of what happened. They always do the same order of 250B going first for the qualifying, and 250A following it. Well, on the board there, in person, it was flipped. So I told one of the other guys, I told him run up there for Group A qualifying because that's what the board said. And it turns out I missed my qualifying. I don't know why they would change it on there. It's really frustrating. But it was really nice of them. I was able to get out there with the Group A qualifying. But the problem was, I get on the line, I'm all set to go, and one of the guys next to me, they point out I have a flat front tire. And at that point, I didn't know if they were going to let us out in a couple of seconds, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just stuck with it, and we're going to try to do my best. But obviously that made it so much harder than it already was going to be. Yeah, could not get a good run through those. I probably should have just hit the outside and should have really just compressed into the face of it and started doubling in, but couldn't get a very good suffer through it. I tried to put in some time, but couldn't really ride very well with it, and it got to the point I felt like I was just going to be in the way. So I pulled off with like a lap or two left in the qualifying session, which was a real bummer. But I wasn't comfortable on the track anyways. But I really want to work this year to get better for them. Yeah, then I had a bunch of stupid mistakes like this. I almost don't even want to keep this in here, but it happened. So might as well show it. Yeah, it's hard because you only get a little bit of time for qualifying and get nervous and just try to go over your head with some of the things. And then this jump is pretty cool. It's super steep, and with that flat front too, I was scared of ruining the wheel if I went a little long or something. So Group A qualifying session. Obviously these guys are way faster than me, and I just wanted to stay out of their way, try putting my laps. But it was cool, being on the same track as Drew Adams and Benoit and Janik and all those guys. Yeah, there's some of the top guys going by right now. Got a little bit better run through those rollers, but still not good enough. I know I can double through them. It's just got to get a good run. sun came out, a lot of those ruts got pretty hard packed and baked in, so they're not going to budge once you hit them, and they're not exactly smooth, so they're pretty jarring. They throw you and the bike around quite a bit. So this is the last lap I was going to try to put down a hot lap. Really screwed up right here. Stalled it, trying to get going. Trying not to get in the way of the fast guys, but it still happens a bit. And just with that front tire, I mean, it was not riding very well. So this happened. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm just going to pull off because this is ridiculous. So as I was heading back, I had to double check that board because I just felt like an idiot for what I was saying earlier. So double checked it, saw that's what it said, and just kept that in mind for when I was making this video. So obviously it still wasn't close in time, didn't really get an actual good full lap in, but I think if I did Still wouldn't have made it, but been a lot closer. I mean, I think 10 to 15 seconds faster would have been achievable for me, because that I just did not feel comfortable with that tire like that. So the rest of the time, just watched the pre-mix class that actually had Muscan in it, which is pretty cool. And then recorded some clips from the 250 and the 450 classes. And it was cool too, because the 250 class, I mean, it was down to the wire for the championship between Adams and Benoit. So didn't really know what to expect between those two, and it stayed pretty close throughout the day. But then I think Benoit won the first moto, so it was kind of stretching out a bit. And then Adams tried a few different little block pass moves and stuff like that on him at the very end, just really trying to stretch out the chances of possibly winning it. And Janik went down during that last moto, so his one teammate that could have helped him in the championship wasn't around anymore. So they kind of locked the championship going to Benoit by the end. It's just crazy to see how fast some of these guys would hit these super deep rugby corners. But I was trying to pick apart their lines and just see how they approach them. But I don't know, still looked like some were struggling with it, so at least there's that. They just released the schedule for 2025, and I'm thinking I'll probably try Riverglade again. Probably skip Deschambault because I'm not any good in the sand. Maybe try Walton again, but there's a track on there for this year called I think Saint Julie, and that one's also in Quebec. It's actually closer, and I looked up some videos. It looks fun. So I think I'm going to give that one a shot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. I'll come out with the Marshfield Fair Supercross vlog, and then shortly after that, that's going to be the MX207 main event. I have those to still post, and then there's like still 5 more from last year to do. So the Motorama one from actually the weekend I'm filming this is still quite a bit out, but hoping to catch up within the next month or so and get them all done, so there won't be anything else holding back from posting weekly up-to-date races. And got a lot planned for this year, so it should be fun, should be cool to watch. And yeah, stay tuned for some more racing.